shit.
All right, we are here. It's a mini episode of Nike or Die. I'm here with what is your name on Instagram? King Run It. Yeah, it's not a video. It's just a little mini podcast.
Shit off then. What the fuck is you podcasting for, old nigga?
Nigga, fuck you with everything that you stand for. I'm trying to include you young niggas in something I've been doing for 2+ years. Sorry. I really was just trying to include you, Sadi Yadi. Say hi to the people.
And then your name Sadi Yadi.
What's up?
That's perfect. What are you
What's
saying?
up? It's your girl Sadi Yadi in the building.
All right. Oh, she did the Jadakiss thing. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really ready for that. Yeah.
You could be on question right here. This could be you, Sadi.
All right. So, we're here.
His gestures, he ain't even look at the camera. He like,
So anyway.
You just tried to downgrade me.
Yeah.
He going places.
Hey, look.
He going places.
Don't even worry about them. They niggas in the background. This is just me and you right now. Sadi Yadi. You don't even got no Instagram, Taylor, so I can't even act.
He doesn't play.
All right, so look. Shut up. Anyway, nursery school, Similac drinking ass nigga.
This nigga going on everybody.
I ain't doing nothing. But all right, Sadi Yadi.
Yes.
On everything.
So what you feeling now in these streets? You got a lot of shoes, you know
First of
what
all,
I'm
you
saying?
asked her what she feel
A
like.
lot of shoes.
Wait, you really
Yeah, I'm really recording. You know what I'm saying? You hating, but it's cool. I'm getting all of it. You know, Taylor's supposed to be my boy. You know.
You my dude, Chris. Let me turn this off.
But I know you got a couple of sneakers. You got the 90s. You got the Adidas tubulars. What are you feeling in the streets now? Like if a dude is dressed, you know what I'm saying, what is he wearing right now? What's your flavor?
I'm really feeling them 95s. Them Air Max 95s. Like, it's just like a little dope boy little feel like it.
A dope boy feel that she gets. Yeah. Here, let's
All right, extra.
Hey, I just applaud a woman who knows what she wants. So you want a nigga that looks like a dope boy.
I mean, I don't want a dope boy, but the dope boy style has always been in. You know, Jay-Z used to be a dope boy. Everybody look at him for his style. Any rappers now, fake drug dealers, you know. But I like Nike Air Max 95s on men.
Yeah, fake jerk dealer. She's talking about you. You know, little nigga. Where you at? Now you ain't gonna say that?
Shut your old ass up.
But yeah, that's what I'm liking right now. I've never been into labels or anything, but I've always been into shoes.
Okay, now you know they have fake versions of the 95 where it'll be a shoe that looks like the 95, but it'll just say Air without the Nike, or it won't be no swoosh.
Why is you even trying to bring that up? Ain't no fake nothing.
All right, well, you said you weren't in the labels.
I'm not in the labels as far as clothes, but shoes, you can have on a Family Dollar outfit, but as long as your shoes is Nike, Jordan, a name brand, you can play anything with a nice pair of shoes.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's why this podcast is what it is. It's Nike or Die. All right? All right?
Yeah, he got all that shit.
That. Now, that should be the nigga I should have had on the show.
You definitely should have had his old cat breath ass.
Chris, what the fuck you doing, man? What's up? Hope you should go to the FBI.
The nigga like,
Here, we gotta keep it close. We in the church. They might be able to hear us.
no,
But all right, so you like the dope boy style. All right, now, do you think that you not being into labels is attributed to you not being from Cleveland originally? Because here everybody is a label whore. I'm even guilty of it. So you think with you being from LA and you being from Cincinnati, and the focus.
nah, because, you know what I'm saying? My people's in LA, they big label whores. Like, that's all Melrose, Chanel. They shop like that. I kind of was bounced around, and my daddy was broke. So I ain't never had. I used to wear fat K-Swiss with the K-Swiss on the bottom.
Yes.
The word K-Swiss on the bottom. So it's like. I ain't start getting into tennis shoes until I could afford to buy them for myself.
Yeah, okay. All right, I respect it. So, what? Now, you got a couple of different shoes. Like I said, you got a couple of 12s. You got a bunch of 12s. Now that I
I
think about
love
it.
12.
You know,
I got fat feet, like flat, and they're like fat. To me, they are.
Why does they keep doing
I love 12s, and I love low top 12s more than I do regular.
so you done lost me there.
So
So that's like some new shit.
Well, my wolf grays, them, I was so thirsty to get them. Like, I don't know why. It's just the low tops. I just like them better on my feet than
Okay.
low tops. Anything like even when I used to wear ones when I was younger, them was my favorite shoe. I always got the low top ones. I never really got mid or high top.
I got you. I mean, I respect it. You know, ones are a little different since they're so similar to the Air Force One, the Dunk. You know what I'm saying? And they actually had Jordan 1 lows back in the day. I'm kind of used to seeing it, but when I'm cutting the top off of 12s like that, it just looks weird to me. But that's just me, you know, being an old school sneakerhead. But, you know.
He gonna keep saying you old as fuck.
That's all right. You know, I mean, hell, if I was born in 1998, I would be old to be too, little ass nigga. Got Nike's older than you right now, nigga. I'll go on the page right now and show you some shit.
Man, get the fuck away from me.
With your glass earrings, nigga. You ain't no buddy, nigga.
He tried to say you got them from the middle of the mall.
You did. Here's the pagoda.
Bro, man.
Oh, yeah, we give you both these 2 sets, $95.
Hey, no bitch, it was $5.99.
I feel like you already know what you like in a shoe because you've been doing this for years. But I grow like every year. I like something different. You know, like when I was in high school, I liked certain tennis shoes.
I hate the fact that
compared to certain shoes that I like now. So it's like, you know, my style grows with me. But as far as the whole label thing, like you say, like, oh, we from Cleveland, we label whores, like, I know bitches that's label whores that can't dress better than me.
Yeah.
Period. Because they so into the label, they so thirsty to have on name brand, you look a mess.
Yeah, and I was something I used to say, and, you know, at Next, people used to hate it, but I'm like, just because you're wearing a bunch of name brand shit doesn't mean that you can dress.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I thrift for fun. You know, I like finding old shit.
I love thrifting.
You know, if you...
I love old labels. Labels that nobody... I went on the FUBU website. Like
FUBU. See, Teron, you don't know nothing about no FUBU.
You don't
know nothing about no FUBU.
I had a duffel bag.
Your father was probably wearing that when you was conceived, little nigga.
I got a olive green duffel bag.
Your father was probably wearing a FUBU shirt the day he was conceived. 98.
I don't know where that nigga was at.
Hey, I'm just saying.
And your mama. That's where he was at.
No, not
you know.
They were trying to push me out.
Then, you know, that's a whole other time.
I like old labels. Like, what's another one? Karen.
Donna Karen.
Yeah. I was on that website looking for that shit is expensive. It's more expensive than anything that people is wearing every day.
It's something. I mean, I used to wear it a lot in the 90s and early 2000s. One of my favorite brands. I still have a pair of her sneakers. She had a sneaker that looked like the 95, but it was her sneaker.
Right.
So, you know, that's probably one of my favorite. Was probably the only DKNY thing I have left that I haven't outgrown or donated. So.
Like now, I feel like it's a fad. So if you see, everybody want to keep up with the Jones. So now everybody wearing Fila. But I remember when I used to wear Fila, it was considered corny. Like when I was like 14 and I used to have a pair of Fila shoes, people used to be like, "You corny," because I ain't had no Air Force Ones or whatever. But now everybody trying to wear Fila, and I'm looking like I've been doing that. Or Tommy. I always liked Tommy, but Tommy been back way before I was even born.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just say I didn't really remember people wearing Tommy around here until like 92, 93. Mm-hmm. That's when they got hot around here. Fila's kind of have gone and came back a couple of times. I will say in the mid 2000s when you're talking about, they weren't.
Nah.
You know, like when I was working for Foot Locker then. We used to sell a lot of the Filas like you have. Mm-hmm. They had them in a million different colors, styles, perforated, soldier. But people from the West Side would buy them. But people over here would be buying Air Force Ones or shell toe Adidas.
Right.
You know, if they were just buying one shoe to have all the time. So I feel it. I actually want a pair of those Filas right now, but I can never find the color I want.
I got the ones I got them. They the gum bottom. So it's just like I love gum bottom.
Yeah,
Mostly anything.
So I think the actual name for it is the Fila tennis or something. I don't know,
Something
but
like that.
you know, people just call them the dope man.
Dope
Filas.
man.
You know, that's what we call them. So
Another shoe that when I was growing up that I used to get made fun of that I had was Saucony's. That now everybody them shoes now they're in the store and they're expensive. But like I said, when I was in the 5th grade and I used to have a pair of Saucony's,
Still recording.
it was like,
yeah, nigga,
what you got on your
shut the
feet?
fuck up.
Old ass nigga.
I'm trying to hear her talking. You over here?
The microphone can hear her. Oh, nigga.
Well, we can hear you now because you talking
Man,
and you
fuck
cut
that
me out.
microphone.
You cut me off. You know he paid for this podcast.
Yeah, I'll slap you. That's my nigga to ride. I ain't go. Nah.
But yeah, Saucony's like I see dudes now. Yeah, like they so hard. But I swear, when I was in the 5th grade, I used to get made fun of because I was wearing Saucony's. Maybe it was because I was in Cincinnati, but you know they corny down there.
I mean,
Shouts out to the Nasty Netty. I love y'all, but y'all cannot. Y'all still wearing tall tees. I cannot do it. I can't do it.
well, I feel you. I mean, for me, Sauconys were hot around here, 98, 99, 2000. But by 01, that kind of faded back to obscurity. So, you know.
When did the towers get bombed in New York?
2001.
I was in the 5th grade.
Yeah, so by then, yeah, they had kind of.
And they used to be roasting my ass in class.
But if you would have had them 2 years before,
Yeah.
it'd be like, where you get them?
But now it's
Sauconys?
2017, going into 2018, I go into a shoe store like Villa or Next, and they have them, and them bitches is like over $100.
Yeah.
When
Wow.
I swear,
That used to be like $50 back in the day.
well, you know, my feet was small, so I probably was wearing like a size 3 in the 5th grade.
Wow. Yeah, I feel it.
Motherfucking lean back. Lean back. Lean back.
You weren't even born when that song
It's
came
a
out.
one.
Lean back?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like a little
He was
kid.
like 3.
Yeah, I was little as fuck. I remember the
That
song.
was like 04. You were like
Fat
6.
Joe.
Like 6.
Yeah. I was 24, Diggy.
Old ass.
Oh, man. But yeah, I mean, it's always good to get a fresh take. We've been trying to do this for a while, and I know this is just a little mini.
Yeah,
This
I'm
is-
not even that raw. I don't even know why you wanted me to be on the show, because my shoe collection ain't really popping, especially compared to yours. Your shit ridiculous.
Yeah, but I'm like, you know, but nah, I mean, I like to get fresh takes on it. I mean, you know, if this nigga over here, this young nigga would act right, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he
Oh,
could
I
have.
forgot a shoe. Them Prestos.
Uh,
If they can make the Prestos like how they make the Tylers with the fat bottom, but make it in my size or like an adult size. Well, I'm kid size.
It's only a matter of time. I mean,
But I like the way Prestos look for toddlers because the sole is so fat. And I like the way that looks, but you know, they don't look like that for our sizes. So
The fuck you giggling so much?
he over
Hey,
here
what you
looking
watching?
at 2 lemons in the bed or 2 M&Ms or something. Whatever they is. The Adult Swim channel. That's what he watching.
Yeah, this podcast got no structure.
None whatsoever. But that's what it's for. It don't need no structure. It ain't radio. It's you do what you want.
it's a mini. Usually I do it with my Android, and I have it a little more structured. But you know, it's fine. You know, it's all. That's why it's a mini episode. It's not even in one of my numbered episodes.
The next one, y'all niggas not gonna
You
be
know.
around. I ain't even know he was doing this.
Yeah, this is just something I just decided to do just now. Usually it's just me and the other person. So,
Well, leave that Tucker on there, though. That shit was funny.
oh, I mean, this is gonna be on here just like it was, but you know, it'll go. Anyway, we've only got about a minute left, so I'm gonna close it out for Sadiati. On Instagram, you can find her at Koi. What is it? 2 underscore.
KOI__.
Yeah.
Don't have a Facebook. Have a Twitter. Don't really use it. So Instagram and Snapchat is still pretty fucking genius. Pretty_fucking FAWKEN_genius.
All right. And you know, for these weak niggas in the back, you know what I'm saying?
Shooting your ass with the gunshot.
All right. Anyway, I'm Shorty C. On behalf of everybody in this room, this is Nike or Die, Minisode 2.2. We'll see y'all soon.
Oh, what?